Hi there, time for another Attax 2017-18 box opening. This time we've got a full booster box. Obviously the previous video you can see here, this is a box we got from WH Smith's with a chance of 1 in 100 signed, 1 of 100 signed Kevin De Bruyne platinum limited edition cards. This time we've got a box that we've got from Tesco. You can see there, look out for exclusive international stars inside this box. I think there's 16 of those to collect. I'm also assuming the fact that there's no mention of the De Bruyne platinum cards, that you probably won't be able to get those, at least initially, from Tesco, because obviously they have these exclusive international stars. We've got a full box there, so there'll be 50 packs in here to open. Jack's going to help me open some of these. Obviously the first video was quite a long video, but obviously now Jack's going to help me open them, so hopefully that should speed things up. So if we start with the first couple of packs, and let's have a look and see what we get. I believe each pack will have a one of the international stars. So we've got the code card, which we'll take out. We have a scout card. Before your turn, look at one of your opponent's cards. So that's a new card for this season, but a pretty cool and interesting addition for gameplay. We've got Marcus Alonso for Chelsea, Routledge for Swansea, Fraser for Bournemouth, Begovic for Bournemouth. We have Proper for Brighton, and then we have our first international star card. We have Christian Eriksen for Denmark, and then we have an Eden Hazard, Chelsea star player, and then we have in our very first pack, nicely sitting there at the top, we have a Christian Eriksen silver limited edition with 54 defense, 92 attack. So that is pretty cool. Obviously the last in the pack that we opened from WH Smith, it was the bottom pack that had the limited edition card. So it may well just be proving that the limited edition cards are completely randomly inserted, but to get a limited edition card in the very first pack is pretty amazing. And then we've got Danny Williams, Bong for Brighton, Matty James for Leicester, De Gea for Man United, Klein for Liverpool, Yaya Toure away kit, and then we have our second international star, Germany there, Mesut Ozil for Arsenal, and we have a Joshua King star player, and then we have a Peter Crouch, man of the match card there for Stoke. And then we have our international star in this pack for Poland is Fabianski. Then we have Tom Cleverley, Stephen Ward, Joe Hart, Dusan Tadic, pass master for Southampton. Then we have Cesc Fabregas, Chelsea, Serge Aurier, a deadline day signing for Tottenham. They have a Swansea City badge. And then we have, quite incredibly already, another awesome card here. We have the Dele Alli 100 Club. This is the 101 card for the collection. So that is a pretty amazing thing. I think it's probably the third or fourth pack. And we've got an Eriksen limited edition and a Dele Alli 100 Club. So that is a pretty amazing start to what we've got so far. And then we have Lejeune for Newcastle, Sermon away kit, and then we have a Hector Bellerin Speed King, Scott Dan for Crystal Palace, Ederson Man City, Vertonghen for Tottenham, and then we have an Israel international star for Baram Kayal for Brighton. Then we have the Manchester United badge. Obviously something, obviously I mentioned this in the previous video, but they've got, obviously on the back of the badges, they've got details of the 2016-17 record for each respective club. Obviously Man United finished 6.69. Top scorer Ibrahimovic, goals 54, top assists Herrera and Martial, and the best scoreline 4-1 against Leicester. And then we have a man of the match card there for Leicester for Damari Gray. And then we've got Hefele for Huddersfield, Hemed for Brighton, Smith for Bournemouth, Zuma for Stoke, Yoshida away kit for Southampton, Davis for Everton, Sanchez for Arsenal, another Ericsson International Star card, and then we have the Crystal Palace badge. I do definitely think that the badges for this collection are the best they've been, as far as I'm concerned, for the Match Attax collection to date. And then we've got Hefele again, and Hemed again, Joe Hart, Chris Brunt. Then we have a Redmond Speed King, Besic for Everton, Coutinho, Atsu International Star for Ghana, and then we have a Gabbiadini Star player. And then we have Cleverley, Ward, Shawcross, Romeo, Gunnar, Batshuayi, Monreal, Lindelof, International Star for Sweden and Manchester United. And then we have a powerhouse card there for Lukaku with 94 attacks. So for gameplay purposes, a very powerful card. And then we've got Elliott for Newcastle, Valencia, Zuma, a Morgan away kit, Kolasinac, Sterling Speed King. Then we've got a Fabregas International Star for Chelsea and Spain, Everton badge, and then we have an Andre Ayew man of the match card. And then we've got Yedlin, Capoue all-rounder, Smith, Cedric, Misa, Son, Aspilicueta, and then we have a Cedric International Star for Portugal, and then we have a Wayne Rooney Star player. Obviously now they're back in his Everton kit after 13 years at Man United. And we've got Sidwell, Robson Kanu, Klukas, Van Arnholt, Lovren, Otamendi, code card. Then we've got a Zaha International Star for the Ivory Coast. Then we've got a Kante powerhouse. As you can see, the defense rating on that is 97. So in terms of gameplay, a pretty powerful card. And then we've got a Schindler man of the match card there for Huddersfield. And then we've got Capoue all-rounder, Elliott, Ogbonna, Robson Kanu, Trippier, Willian, code, and then we've got the International Star for the Netherlands for Jorginho Wijnaldum. Then we've got a Fur Star player, and then we have a David Silva man of the match there with 94 attacks. So again, in terms of gameplay, another powerful card. And we've got Jorgensen, Hendrick, Noble, Evans, Charlie Austin, Calvert-Lewin, and then we have a Wijnaldum all-rounder card, and the code. Then we've got a Kevin De Bruyne for Belgium International Star. I think Kevin De Bruyne is featuring quite heavily in this collection. Then we've got a Troy Deeney Star player. And then we've got Richarlison, Amati, Ogbonna. And then we've got a Routledge, an injury card, force your opponent to make a substitution. And we've got Xhaka. Then we have a Shaqiri for Switzerland, International Star. We have a Southampton badge. And then our second 100 club for Liverpool, we've got Sadio Mane for 100 attack. So again, a pretty awesome looking card. I think you probably heard me say this in previous videos, but the 100 clubs this year do look pretty spectacular. To be honest, the whole collection is, I would say, definitely the best card quality, the best card design. Yep, so kudos to Topps for that. And then we've got Richarlison again, Defoe Super Striker, Glenn Johnson, Townsend Speed King, Lukaku, the Welbeck, and we've got Joshua King, International Star for Norway, a Stoke badge, and then we have a Son, man of the match for Tottenham with 89 attack. Then we've got Lejeune, Wes Morgan away kit, Rashford, Norton, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Gabriel Jesus Super Striker, an Okazaki International Star for Japan, a Perez Star player, and a Jordan Henderson man of the match card for Liverpool. Obviously the ratio of the man of the matches is 1 in 2, and in the first box we actually got 25, so obviously 50 packs, 1 in 2, 25, and that was exactly on with what the ratio should have been. A Jack Cork, Kabul, Evans, Matic, Benteke Super Striker, a Danny Rose Defender card, Courtois, and we've got a Fabianski again, International Star, and a Bournemouth badge. And we've got Jack Cork, Kabul, Schmeichel, Ibe, MacArthur, a referee, so -5 from your opponent's score for gameplay, another Ozil International Star, a Leicester badge, and we have an Azpilicueta man of the match with 99 defence. So in terms of gameplay, a pretty powerful card there with 11.5 million value, so that might be a card that a few people have in their team for gameplay purposes. And we've got Jorgensen, Hendricks, a Defoe Super Striker, Glenn Johnson, Emre Can, Pass Master, Company, Code. Then we've got an Aaron Mui, Australia International Star card, Paul Pogba, Star player with 82 attack and defence, and then we have a Shane Duffy man of the match card there for Brighton. And then we've got Sidwell, Yedlin, Amati, Ayu away kit, Hennessy, Marino, De Bruyne, a Winston Reid International Star for New Zealand, and a Dele Alli freestyler card. You can see there with 95 attack. I think again Dele Alli, someone who features in 3 or 4 different variations. Then do Ashley Barnes, Mawson, tough tackler. And then we've got Martin's Indy, Herrera, Olsen, Sanchez, Masunda, Lindelof International Star for Sweden, and then we have a Tom Heaton Star player. And then we've got Kieran Clark, Maxim Choupo-Moting, Morrison. We have a possession card, Lee, Koscielny. Then we've got Atsu International Star for Ghana. Then we've got a West Ham badge. And then we have our third 100 club. This time we've got Alexis Sanchez, 100 attack. Again, some of you are probably aware that obviously I'm a big Arsenal fan. Very surprised that Sanchez is still at Arsenal. Obviously £60 million would have been a nice amount of money that they could perhaps have reinvested. So it looks like we'll probably get nothing for Sanchez in the end, but hopefully he'll have a good season and maybe leave with Arsenal having won something this year. Bruno Saltor, Malone, Martin's Indy, Schmeichel, Carroll, Riedewald, Firmino, an Ericsson International Star, and a Sterling freestyle with a 90 attack for 11 million. And you can see, I think if you pick that up, it's a pretty cool holographic effect on that card. And then we've got Amrabat, Taylor, Morrison, Stanislas, Lindelof, Iwobi, a Wijnaldum International Star, West Brom badge, and a Raheem Sterling Man of the Match card. And we've got Pereira, Stanislas, Buffal, Mirallas away kit, Robertson, Fernandinho, and then we have a Kayal International Star, Kolasinac Powerhouse for Arsenal, and then we have a Craig Dawson Man of the Match. We have Jordan Ibe, Mark Noble, Van Dijk, Schneiderlin, Gundogan, Okazaki International Star, a Mawson Tough Tackler, a Giroud Star Player, and a Matt Ritchie Man of the Match card there for Newcastle. And then we have Sutner, Gale, Creswell, Choupo-Moting, Pickford, Davis away kit, Cahill, a Winston Reid International Star, and a Sadio Mane Star Player. And then we have Quainer, Kayal, Fuchs, Creswell, Lloris, Morata, fresh off his hat-trick at the weekend, Cesc Fabregas International Star, Zaha Star Player, and then we have a Smith Man of the Match card there for Bournemouth. Holebas, Brady, and we have an all-rounder card there for Darren Fletcher. And another foil card, we have a Pass Master for Mkhitaryan, Narsingh, Matip, Sane, a Cedric International Star, and a Chelsea badge. And we've got Wood, Cook, Fletcher all-rounder, and Eric Bailly tough tackler, Rangel, Mustafi, Henderson, De Bruyne international star, and an Aguero star player. And we've got Hosselu, Barry, obviously just made his record-breaking number of Premier League appearances, Steve Cook, Ramirez, Ramsey, Moses all-rounder. Then we have a Zaha international star, Joe Allen star player, and a Redmond man of the match. And we have Shelby, Ince, Fuchs, Cabaye, Davis, Mendy, King international star, a Brighton badge, and then we have a Prodal man of the match card there for Watford. Ryan, Okazaki, Fellaini, Ward-Prowse, Walker, Dyer, and Lindelof international star, and Newcastle badge, and another 101 Dele Alli. That is unbelievable. The ratios is obviously 1 in 10, so pretty cool to get. Obviously, I think we're probably getting off a 40 pack, so we're probably online with the ratio. But to get 2 101s, obviously this is the 101 is the best of the 100 club. So to get 2 in the same box is pretty amazing. But I'm not going to complain about that. Just be happy. So that's pretty cool. Hopefully, with a ratio of 1 in 10, we should be on for and still another 100 club. Tommy Smith, Proper, Okazaki, Font, Bertrand, Blind, Louise, Shaqiri international star, and a Joshua King set piece specialist. I'm not sure I've seen any other set piece specialist cards, so I'm not sure how many of those there are, but that's a card like one of those, like a set that was introduced, I think, from last season. Then we've got a Walters away kit, Lascelles tough tackler, a Peters away kit, Loftus-Cheek away kit, Danilo, Dele Alli, a Mui international star, Tottenham badge, and then we have a Gunnar man of the match card for Everton, and we have Hogg, Ozil Passmaster, Rondon, Jagielka, Winks, Bakayoko, and Okazaki international star, Man City badge, and a Marcus Rashford man of the match card there for Man United. And we have Gross, Hughes, Daniels, Martial, Fabianski, Lacazette, Milner, and a Fabianski international star, and a Jamie Vardy star player. Gray, Vokes, Neon, Arta, Routledge, Ward, Company, an Ericsson international star, and an Antonio star player. Then we've got Lowton, Manquillo, Simpson, Obiang, Phil Jones, Lallana. And we have a Wijnaldum international star, a Benteke powerhouse, and then we have a Tom Carroll man of the match card. And we have Izquierdo, Dipotra. We have an agent card, plus 5 million to your team budget. And we have Sigurdsson, Passmaster, Walcott, Ericsson, Passmaster, a Winston Reid International Star, a Liverpool badge, and another 100 club. So we have a De Gea 100 club. Again, you probably heard me say previously in the other videos, I think there's no doubt that De Gea is probably the best goalie in the world, so fully justifies his 100 club card here. And like I say, if you look at these cards, these are definitely some pretty awesome and amazing looking designs on these 100 clubs. Down to the last few packs in there as well. And we've got Murphy, Gomez, Zabaleta, Krushoviak, Fernandez, Milivojevic, Wanyama, De Bruyne International Star, and an Arsenal badge. And we've got Duffy, Palmer, Mings, Long, Britton, Silva, Alderweireld, Fabianski International Star, and a Dunk Star player. And we've got Cathcart, Westwood, Mahrez, Reed, Lamina, Martina, Dembele all-rounder. We have a Shaqiri International Star and a Mui Star player. And then we've got a Murray Super Striker, Marino, Diouf, Fosu Mensah, Drinkwater, Holding Away Kit, Mui International Star, a Swansea badge, and a Morata Man of the Match card. McLean, a Phobe, Mata, Keane Tough Tackler, Sturridge, Stones, Zaha International Star, a Burnley badge, and a Vertonghen Man of the Match with a 98 defence. So pretty incredible defensive stats there. And we've got Tarkowski, Van La Parra, an Ozil Passmaster, Rondon, Holgate, Carrick Away Kit, Czech, an Atsu International Star, and a Watford badge. Dummett, Okaka, Maguire, Fernandez, Foster, a Scout card. Before your turn, look at one of your opponent's cards. A Fabregas International Star, Hazard Star player, and a Milner Man of the Match. And we've got Schindler Away Kit, Stevens, Butland, Sanchez, Sacco, Llorente, Alonso, Cedric International Star, and a Christian Eriksen Assist King. Down to the final 3 packs now. We've got Daniels, Peters Away Kit, Bonnie, Schlupp, Salah, Rudiger Away Kit, Kayal International Star, a Harry Kane Star player, and then we have a Lacazette Man of the Match with 93 attack. So that's a pretty cool card, obviously for me as an Arsenal fan. Then we've got Ben Mee, Tough Tackler, Francis, Adam, Stevens, Klassen, Pedro, a Josh King International Star, Ben Foster Star Player, and a Van Arnholt Man of the Match. And then, so the final pack, we have Atsu, Prodel, Font, Barry, Williams, Kante Tough Tackler, and then we have an Ozil International Star, a Huddersfield Town Badge, Sigurdsson Assist King of 89, Attack Aussie in his Everton kit, and then we have a Ben Mee Man of the Match. So overall, some pretty cool cards. Obviously the 100 clubs we've got De Gea, 2 Ali 101s, Sanchez and Mane, and of course the silver limited edition Christian Eriksen. So overall, I'm very happy with what we've got there. Obviously we'll be doing lots more videos in the next few days, binder updates. Obviously drop some comments into the thing, like, subscribe, look out for the new videos and some giveaways coming up soon, and we'll see you again.